Please.
Okay, welcome everybody. So my name is Augustine Emeka. I'm a senior software engineer with Turing. So I have over 10 years experience programming. So I've worked with a couple of software development companies in Nigeria. And I basically write with JavaScript and TypeScript. So I'm a full stack software developer. And in recent times, I've been trying to specialize in front end. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, okay, that's great. So Mr. Augustine, yeah, because of the noise at Prince end, let me do the questions. Right, I'll take it from there. Right, so yeah, so based on the topic, right, today, which is struggles of an entry level tech talent. Right, I'll just want you to like share a little bit more light in terms of what was your struggle while you were um, at the beginning, um, at your beginning years or in tech, right? When you were just starting out, what were some of the things that you faced, right? And yeah, and how did you overcome them?
Okay, so typically there are several things that can be roadblocks for an entry level tech talent, as they were for me when I was starting out. So some of them include struggle getting an intern position. You know, as a tech talent, once you're done learning, once the learning phase is over, the next thing will be that you have that imposter syndrome of like, am I sure that I've really learned this? Can I do this in the working environment when I get there? So you're going to be having all those in your mind, and the fast pace that you meet when you get a job is something else. So you need an intern position in a company that where you will stay and work for a while, try to gather confidence, try to build yourself, try to get people to guide you. So one of the most important struggle that or problem that young talent face is getting intern position. It's not easy to get a place where they will allow you to grow, where they will allow you to learn as a new person. So, and you need such a place. You need to learn a lot. When you start working, you're going to be having challenges like, how do I set up a project? What are the best tools that I can use to do this project? At what pace? How do I calculate the time that I'm supposed to finish this project and submit? So an intern place or an intern position is a place that is going to guide you to grow and learn all these. So if you're not able to get an intern place where you're going to learn this, and as you're doing them, you're getting more confidence in the job, it's really a struggle. So it was a struggle for me when I was starting out to get a place where I can stay and learn by uh, get what we call hands-on experience, where I can just stay and work at some pace, and somebody is guiding me, helping me out, and knowing how to do all these basic things that I've learned practically. So getting an intern place is really a struggle, especially for developers in Africa, to get a place to intern so that you can build your confidence there. Now, in order to solve this problem, some training institutes, notable training institutes, they have after training, they have what we call, some of them have what we call tech labs, where they have some experienced engineers helping out younger tech devs. They set up a project, they get projects from clients, and they, like in a collaborative way, try to help these engineers to learn hands-on in real practical work. So um, getting into a very good tech school can actually help solve this problem of getting an intern place. So if you go to a tech institute that is well established, towards the end of your studies, they will help you get a place where you can intern. So getting an intern, a very good intern place where the developers can gather experience and solve the problem of imposter syndrome and get on fast with their job is a struggle for tech talents starting out. Another struggle would be,
Okay.
can I go on?
Yes, you can.
Okay, so another struggle would be getting a mentor, getting somebody that can actually help you, guide you to learning and moving in the right direction. Now, let's say you started out learning JavaScript, or let's say you're starting out, you've not even gone into a training institute. You need a mentor that will tell you that this is the programming language that can easily get you placement for job, placement for interview. So you need to learn a programming language that can easily, a programming language that is hot in the market that can easily get you job or can easily get you set up in the program in your programming career. So you need a mentor that can tell you that you need to start out with HTML, CSS, then JavaScript, then learn React. Because with React, that is the front end framework that most companies use in building their front ends. You also need to learn Node if you want to go in the back end side. And if you want to go towards machine learning and artificial intelligence, you need to go the path of Python. So you need a mentor that will tell you these are what you're supposed to do. Then after telling you that these are what you're supposed to do, that mentor should also be able to tell you this is the learning material that you're supposed to use. This is the right learning material. This is the learning path. This is what you do. You're going to do HTML for 2 weeks, CSS for 3 weeks, then JavaScript for 1 month and 1 week. Then you spend like 2 months with React, mastering React. Then you start looking for an internship position. So you need
Okay.
a mentor that will help guide you there.
Great, great. So, but for you, right, how were you able to get your first internship?
Okay. So I was able to train with a very well established company like Decagon, and immediately after the training, Decagon does what we call placement. So they place you to companies where you can do intern because they partner with other software development companies. So that was why I said getting into learning in an established firm is also very important in getting you started in the right way. Yeah, thank
Yeah, yeah. So I think you maybe you missed out on the question. Like I said, you when you were starting out, right?
you. Yeah.
Did you go to any institute, or how were you able to get that first job? Like when you start, like 10 years ago. You said
Okay.
you have 10 years of
Okay.
experience.
10 years
Ten
ago,
years ago,
like 10 years ago,
how
when
did
I
you?
yeah when I've not like really gone into
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
yeah, then I started out like working for a tech firm actually. When I finished my university, there was a tech company in Abuja then. So the tech company is called Wesa Technologies. So I trained then with NIIT. So after training with NIIT, I I had a friend that was also training in NIIT then. So this friend now was into software development and he took me around. So when we were like trying to get jobs, software jobs, we got to one company that we worked with. So that company needed a software developer, and that my friend told them that this guy is really good. I'm in the same class with him. He's really good. So they tested me out with some projects, and I did well. So they got me in. So I also then I was helping them go around teach some courses in software development like Java, then Java and PHP, HTML, CSS as well. So that was my starting out then. But later, I also went to a bigger firm like Decagon that also has a placement program for young talents here.
Oh, that's great. I mean, if there's one thing I've picked is that during your learning, you were never alone. So I mean, you made mention of NIT and some other institute that you joined. So that's a strong um, point there, right? That as an entry level person, right, during your learning phase, it's not always advisable to isolate yourself. Join either a community or a training institute.
Yeah, yeah. So
So
I was actually coming to community is one of the struggles that the points I just gave to I have like four. So community is also very important. So it's down the line if you yeah.
yeah, okay. So you found it difficult to get a community to join.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, so I
that's
should buttress that point.
yes, yes. Please
Yeah.
go ahead.
Yeah. So one of the other struggles is also getting a community to join. And community is one of the most important uh resource or help that you need as a software developer. And such community as is afforded by career growth is what I actually needed so much because getting a job and getting internship positions, all these are made even easier when you are in the right community. Because when you are in the right community, your community is going to be able to tell you, CEO, there's this opportunity that is up, and you're going to see other people in the same community showing adverts and other links that they've seen concerning jobs. So they will share such for you, and you can easily jump on any of them, write the text, write the technical interview, and you're able to get one. So that is one of the best ways of easily uh, 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 avoiding the struggles of a young tech person. Then finally, it's also getting good learning materials. So you need good learning materials for you to be able to put yourself in order for you to get a good place to work or intern. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, great. So I mean, community is a very key. Is very key, right? During your learning process,
Yeah,
it's accelerates your growth,
yeah,
right? So yeah, then that leads us to question two, right?
yeah.
What are the things that you know currently now that if you had known it 10 years ago, it would have boosted your career or have a great positive impact on your career today?
Okay. So the number one thing that I know today that if I had known 10 years ago, I would have been so far ahead. Number one is community, knowing the importance of community. Community is so important. The community that I found out after when I started growing, we are so important to me that they help me in connection. Like you need a very good network of people that have the same skills or people that are better than you, people that are in the same career line, people that get information on the best technologies that you need, people that get information on the best companies that are hiring, people that have the information on the best things to be doing at any given time as a tech person. So community is so important, and that is why career growth is a very fantastic platform where developers can connect and know what is happening. Get the right information is the key. Information is so important for you to know the right thing to do. Like you need to write algorithm text for you to get job with big companies like Google, Turing, and the rest of them. So you need to be in the community of people writing the text, doing the same thing, having the same level of training in order for you to get the right impact and do the things they are doing in order to get the right job and excel in your career. So number two will be knowing the right YouTube channels to learn from. If I had known like the best channels and the right learning resources to use, it's also very important. So I would advise young talents they have to YouTube channels like Travesty Media, Net Ninja, Code with Mosh. They are very good. They helped me a lot in my advancing and being the person I am today. And also helped me like me. I have my own channel Tclassified.com where I'm also teaching people the same skills that they need for them to excel. So knowing the right place to learn is also very important. being in an environment like career growth is also wonderful, so that you get the right information and the right skills that you need. Then thirdly, the importance of learning algorithm. Then when I started out, I didn't know how much important it was to learn coding, how to solve coding challenges and algorithms. So that limited me from getting into bigger companies. So I was mostly in Nigerian companies. But when I learned about algorithm and how to solve problems in hacker ranks, code wars, it helped me a lot. Yeah, thank you.
Wow, wow, wow. That's great. That's great. Algorithms very important
Yeah,
to get the bigger um,
yeah, bigger
jobs.
jobs. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's great. Right. So the last question is, what's your advice, right, for entry level tech talents? What will you advise them to do?
Okay, my advice for entry level talents, number one will be to join a community. That's the first and most important thing, because a community will actually tell you this is the best school to go. This is the best material to use to practice. This is the best way to practice algorithm. So good community like tech, like career growth platform will be able to advise you on how to go about all this. So joining a community is number one. Number two is learning resources that you use. Like I've mentioned, the learning resources that I've used, like Traversing Media, Code with Mosh, attending a good boot camp, learning with Tclassified.com YouTube channel. These are very, very good resources that you can start out, because they teach you, they also tell you how to go about getting this job. Then number three advice will be to our advise tech talents to learn algorithms. Algorithm simply means step-by-step way of solving problems. In learning algorithm, you're able to think, because most big companies, they want to learn, they want to know whether you can think. How are you able to think? Because you're going to be solving a lot of problems for them. So they want to learn whether you can think on your feet. Apart from knowing the syntax of writing the codes, whether you're writing for JavaScript, Python, do you know how to solve problems? So taking algorithm challenges will help you to do that. So you can visit websites like HackerRank, Code Wars for you to learn how to solve algorithms. Yeah, for you to test out your skills in algorithms, and you'll be good if you do that. Yeah, thank you.
Wow, wow, wow. Thank you so much, Mr. Augustine, for your deep insight. Right. Thank you so much. So, Prince, you can end the recording now. All right. So